Oh, I know those are going to be difficult, but this is a good team. So I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit it as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage after the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Stafford going to give this to Akers. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and they think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offense.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
First, you can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy, and that particular play just came from the outside.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Stafford. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go, baby!
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Back to throw here. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down. And Sanders has got it complete. Shoves it. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Ken carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Stafford. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys are definitely...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd down and 5. Now it's Stafford. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Stafford on 1st down. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford got a man and he hits him in stride. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang at Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Stafford now to throw. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Blitz coming and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Pushing his way through. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Eagles to take over. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Akers. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is Stafford. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's got room. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Calling a loss of 14 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Off the option, here's Akers. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jacob Harris, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Rams are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Keeps himself upright. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Back to throw again. Open man has got it, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Turns the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are looking as if they'll move it to 7 and 2 as they add on to this lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 24, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down the side. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Stafford. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. And, oh, Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And they will take a knee here. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Here's Sanders. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Yeah, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Eagles,